Minister, allow me, before I give you the opportunity to respond to the members of Parliament, allow me to add a few brief questions to those already posed. Can you, Minister, inform us of the state or status maybe of the government property in Coal Bay on the Orange Grove Road? What's the status there? Under your ministry, Minister, the so-called fuel gasoline excises are mentioned for the amount of over 11 million guilders. From the numbers in the budget, it is estimated that in 2022, just over 9 million guilders were collected. Can you, Minister, provide Parliament and the people of St. Maarten a brief overview on this matter of the gasoline excises that fall under customs under your ministry? So give us one. I would like to know what was collected in 2023, as the budget only provides the actuals of 2022. And if you can just give us a brief overview of the excises on fuel, gasoline, if you wish, excises, as they're called, accijnsen in Dutch. And then, Minister, for especially the general public, of course, in the budget, we have several justice bodies that St. Maarten contributes to based on kingdom laws. And I would like you to just give an overview of these, Minister, because they are not really specified in the budget. We see them mentioned, so judicial agencies and the amount that St. Maarten is contributing. And I say this and briefly reflecting on the celebration of the anniversary of 10-10-10. And as you know, that was officially observed yesterday, Monday. And I just would like you in this context to stress that we have taken on also responsibilities to pay our part into some of these justice agencies, such as the Court of Justice, such as the Council for the Maintenance of Law, etc., etc. There's several of them in the budget under your ministry. And again, if you can just give an overview of those and the agreement based on which every year we have to contribute to these services as St. Maarten, for the people to understand that our taxpayers' money also go into supporting these agencies, of which we're part, but we are responsible to pay our share. And I would like that to be highlighted as well. Minister, those, and then I know it also, or maybe primarily, falls under the Minister of General Affairs, but I know that the Ministry of Justice also uses the services of the VKS. And if from your perspective, you can give us the status of that. I know they have presented several proposals to government, etc., etc. So if that too can be from your perspective, can be highlighted. And then lastly, in this context, Minister, the issue of vaping amongst our young people has been one of concern for me, not only today, yesterday, but for several years as this phenomenon continues to grow on St. Maarten. And for me, what is important is the fact that this is growing amongst our youth. So in questioning government over the years, one of the last things that I understood from your predecessor was that this matter is so multifaceted that an interministerial group was created to deal with the matter of vaping amongst our young people. And it was supposed to be, that answer came from the Minister of ECYS, by the way, under a different cap of yours as well, but it was supposed to be the Ministry of ECYS, Justice, and I believe TIAT. Minister, as far as you know, and from your purview, has such a interministerial group been established? was the Ministry of Justice part of it? How was it established? Was it done by LB or MB? And if so, can this be shared? And that is with respect to the statement by the Minister of ECYS, the previous Minister of ECYS, that to address the issue of vaping, that an interministerial group would have been created to do so, that would have included justice. So, Minister, these are the few additional questions that I pose in addition to those asked by my colleagues. And Minister, I'll adjourn for 5 minutes so that we can talk about the continuation of your answers to Parliament. Meeting adjourned for 5 minutes.